Thank you. Good afternoon and welcome to CultureShare. My name is Don Bob, and you know the story about CultureShare. We highlight the culture of Africa, the Americas, and of course the Caribbean. On our program this afternoon, we've got artists from Barbados. We also have from Grenada. We have here from the United States, and we have a number of Jamaican artists who'd be rocking for you as we mix it up on CultureShare, highlighting and bringing to you nothing but the best in culture. Want to see what I'm talking about? Please join me in welcoming our first artist at this time, a man who began recording way back in 1966. He has had quite a number of hits, and then after that, he was lead singer for Byron Lee and the Dragonaires. He is still making hits today. With all that longevity, it's only fitting that we should open our show with him. Please join me in welcoming on stage at this time here on CultureShare for this afternoon, Mr. Hopeton Lewis.
All right. Take your time, take your time, take your time. No need to hurry. Take it easy, take it easy, take it easy. No need to worry. No slipping, no sliding, no bumping, no boring. I won't fair ride into town. If you fall from the race, it's no disgrace. Just pick yourself from off the ground. Take your time, take your time, take your time. No need to hurry. No, no, no. Take it easy, take it easy, take it easy. No need to worry. Oh, oh yeah. For the road rough, and don't you ever get stuck. No, 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 no. Take your time, take your time, take your time. No need to hurry. Oh yes. Take your time, take your time, take your time. No need to hurry. No, no, no. Take it easy, take it easy, take it easy. No need to worry. No slipping, no sliding, no bumping, no boring. I won't fair ride into town. Oh yeah. If you fall from the race, it's no disgrace. Just pick yourself from off the ground. Take your time, take your time, take your time. No need to hurry. No, no, no. Take it easy, take it easy, take it easy. No need to worry. Oh, oh yeah. For the road is rough, and don't you ever get stuck. No, 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 no. Take your time, take your time, take your time. No need to hurry. Oh yes. Take your time now, take it easy. Take your time now, slow and easy. Take your time now, take it easy. Take your time now, slow and easy. Take your time now, take it easy. Take your time now, slow and easy. Take your time now, take it easy. Take your time now, slow and easy. Take your time now, take it easy. Take your time now, slow and easy. Take your time now, take it easy. Take your time now, slow and easy. Take your time now, take it easy.
All right, Hopeton, all the best. Hey, it's been a long time. Let us talk about your career. You started recording way back in 1966. I know for a time you were also lead vocalist with Byron Lee and the Dragonaires. Tell me what has happened since then and some of the big hits you've had in the islands.
Well, after I started recording in 1966 with Federal Recording Company, I went over to Treasure Isle, which I was a songwriter for quite a few hit records out of Jamaica. Then I won the festival song in 1970.
What was that particular song?
Boom Shakalaka. And then I went on to be lead vocalist for Byron and the Dragonaires. Then I came up with a hit record again called Grooving Out in Life. I get my kicks from watching people. Then from there, I went over to Canada for a while, and I did some work around Toronto, Montreal, and touring around. Then I went on a hotel circuit in Jamaica, and I did that for about 3 years. And then I started a record store, producing. So I became a part of the business, the music business also. And now I'm producing my own records these days and coming back to the market.
I notice you're back now from 1966 to this 1990. Obviously, we're talking 24 years, and longevity in the music business is not something that comes easy. What has been responsible for your staying with the music?
Well, getting myself used to change. Wherever the music changed to, I always go with it. And being just trying to make myself an entertainer first, more than a record. And I try to do mostly shows and singing ballads, everything, whatever I put my hand on, whatever material I could find.
Earlier this year, well, late last year, earlier this year, you came out with a big hit. It's Raining, something like that. What has the response been like to that, besides being big on the radio? And let's talk about the performances you've done with it.
Well, It's Raining was really not an original written by myself. It was a cover version from back in the 60s too. I enjoyed recording it. It was a good song. I got, maximum airplay and support for the song, and I got good shows from it. It brought me right back on the mainstream.
As a stalwart in the business, what kind of advice would you want to give to the youngsters who are just starting out, telling them about the pitfalls involved in this business?
Hard work, dedication, and try to be original. Try to write something original, because that's where the bigger part of the money comes from.
What are you going to do first now?
It's Raining.
Take it.
Raining, it's raining. Ooh, yeah, yeah. If it's raining in your life every day and every night, you're so fed up with this bad, bad love. Don't know what to do. Go find yourself a friend and ask him some good advice. Sometimes the sun shines bright, but you can't see your feet of light. You're so confused with the blues, baby. You can't find a foot of shoes. So there is something wrong, and you just can't go on and on and on. There's a dark cloud in the share. It ought to be somewhere near. If you just drive this cloud away, baby, you'll get some peace someday. Then you'll get some light, and everything will be alright. If it's raining in your life
Hopeton. Lovely, nice having you on this show, man. All the best. And keep the music going.
Okay, thank you.
Hopeton Lewis there on CultureShare. You know, we want to bring on stage now, join us on our program, two ladies who have been making music and really turning it upside down. We want to show you how they're going to turn CultureShare upside down. They're from opposite sides of the Atlantic, one from England, the other from America. Please welcome on stage at this time, Miss Linda and Lady English.
The number you have reached is out of service. Please check your directory and dial again. Irie, Seeing again.
Mr. Telephone Man,
What's wrong?
there's something wrong with my line. When I dial my baby's number, I get a click every time. Mr. Telephone Man,
What's wrong?
there's something wrong with my line. When I dial my baby's number, I get a click every time.
You never paid up on the work, I know you're a no talk. Paid up on the work, I know your pocket get broke. Paid up on the work, I know you're a no talk. Paid up on the work, I know your pocket get broke. Me no know why you answer till it gone left. You boy, you too gravolicious and ungrateful. After me, rub down your back, rub down your navel. Just like a teddy bear up here, kiss and cuddle up here. Giving, and me not get nothing up here. Taking, you couldn't let off something since your name tight. So I know you bet we're bust. You want deal with me? Well, dollars is a must. You never paid up on the work, and now you run out of luck. Paid up on the work, and now your pocket get broke. Paid up on the work, and now you run out of luck. You never paid up on the work, and now your pocket get broke.
It's over, it's finished, and I'm done with you. No more lies and stories to make me feel blue. I need a man that I can understand, to feel all my needs and my every demands. No more late night Arsenio's or rerun videos, thinking and wondering if you're coming back tomorrow. I don't need it. The aggravation, I had it, you blew it. So just step to it. Don't even call me, don't come and see me. Cause if you choose to, I'll simply dish you.
I wanna be rich.
Give me the dollars, man.
I wanna be rich.
Lord of mercy, you never paid up on the work, I know you run out of luck. Paid up on the work, I know your pocket get broke. Paid up on the work, I know you run out of luck. You never paid up on the work, I know your pocket get broke. Now you really must take me for one, or it come up. You know a long time. Badness me a chop. When me say it done, boy, I don't give a funky feet, boy, no want make a effort. The next time you come out me house and I knock up, when open up my hand and slap you up.
Mr. Telephone Man, there's something wrong with my line. When I dial my baby's number, I get a click every time. Mr. Telephone Man, there's something wrong with my line. When I dial my baby's number, I get a click every time.
Now why you gotta be so dumb and hard-headed? I said it was over, and I meant it. Your heart is broken and you feel offended, but hey, you'll find the next girl and she'll mend it. Many times we talked and you said you would try. I heard it over and over again, just like a lullaby. I stayed this long, I don't even know why, but you'll never miss the water till the well runs dry.
Never paid up on the work, I know you run out of luck. Paid up on the work, I know your pocket get broke. Paid up on the work, I know you run out of luck. Paid up on the work, I know your pocket get broke. You been paid up on it, yeah, man. You bet go and bust. Me say me done with you. You never paid up on the work.
All right, Lady English and Miss Linda. I guess I'm going to have to come right between both of you to get this in and get a bit closer. You guys been together for 5 years now, I've been told. 5 years, that's a long time to be together. One is from England, the other from the United States. How did you come together?
Well, a friend of mine was a friend of hers, and they introduced us together. And from day one, when they introduced us together, we've been together.
Singing?
Singing and touring all over the world and recording.
Okay, you've spoken about touring all over the world. Where all have you been?
Oh boy, I've been to Bermuda, Dominica, Virgin Islands, England.
Obviously, you'd have to go to England.
Of course, Jamaica. We did Sunsplash 87 and 88 in Jamaica, and We usually go there, try to go there at least 3 times a year for recording purposes. Because for what we do, ragamuffin, reggae, you have to go to the center of it, which is in Jamaica. So we try to go there as often as possible to keep up the vibes.
What has the reaction been like to your DJing?
Well, we get a good reaction from the crowd because there's really not 2 female DJs in a dance hall like us. We follow a pattern of Tipperley and Rapper Robert, Michigan and Smiley. And like I said, in Ragamuffin DJs, not really 2 female DJs like us that can harmonize and do Ragamuffin. So we get a good reaction from people because when they're seeing a team, they're not seeing one person in the backup, they're seeing a team, 100% 50-50 on each part.
How about writing? Who does the actual writing?
Both of us, we write all our material. Nobody writes for us, nothing. We write both of us. We share that 50-50.
Sit down together, put down the lyrics, work it out, and when you're satisfied, you move from there. What label are you currently on?
We record for Two Friends recording label. That's owned by Mikey Bennett in Jamaica. He's from Home T, very talented producer. And Shadow, who was our original manager when we first met, he was the one that really pushed us and gave us the encouragement that we needed in the beginning to make us serious about it, you know. And they came together and got this label, Two Friends recording label, and that's who we record for now. Tell me about your future plans.
Well, basically, right now we are starting on our first album. It should be out in the winter of 1991. We're excited about that because we started, and it's good material so far. And basically, we're just still touring and doing more shows. The last song we did, Guys You Can Do, did very well. And the song we just did now, Mr. Telephone Man, is just fresh release with the added addition of Brian and Tony Gold doing the vocals. So we're just hoping that that song does as well as Guys You Can Do and, you know, sets us off, yeah.
That Guys You Can't Do, the reaction was very, very good, but what particular situation led you to come up with such a song?
Okay, Brian and Tony Gold and Bunny General, they did a song called Girls You Can't Do What the Guys Do and Still Be a Lady. But when we heard that, we was like, that's not fair, because guys, y'all do all kind of crazy stuff, run up and down and be with 3, 5 women at the same time. So we figured, with the epidemic going around with so many things, you know, that's deadly, we figured, well, guys, you can't do what you want to do. Stick with your lady, because no woman is going to sit down and take it anymore. Those days is done. So most women can relate to those things. So it was like, yeah, you know, they like the song and everything. So basically all the stuff we write from experience. So we try to relate to, you know, the public as much as we can.
Well, girls, thank you. Welcome back to CultureShare. Now at this point, what we're going to do, like we promised you, we're bringing in the cultures of the Americas, of Africa and the Caribbean. So we're going to go to the Americas now. Our next artist was born in Maryland, Baltimore, Maryland, and has been residing in New York for a number of years. She's going to join us here on CultureShare with some wonderful ballads, and we'd like you to welcome on stage and give it up with a round of applause. Please welcome Miss DONN Mills.
There's nothing more important to me than loving you, because you're beautiful. Yeah, I know. You think I'm sweating you. Maybe I am. But right now, it's all about me and you. Do me. No, wait. I'll do you. It's all about me and you, baby. Yeah. Oh, you mean more to me than anything I've ever seen. Yeah. You're a part of me. You're a part of me. And I love you. Na na na. Na na. Na. Oh, yeah. Loving you, yeah. Yeah. Loving you. You make me scream and shout. I wanna let it all hang out.
Dion, wonderful.
Thank you very much.
Tell me now, how long have you been singing?
Since I was about 8 years old, in the Christmas pageant in 4th grade.
And what encouraged you to sort of go towards singing professionally?
Well, my mom is a vocalist and she writes a lot of music. And she got me into music at an early age on piano and clarinet. And singing was just something I brought out of the shower and onto the stage.
Onto the stage. What has the response been like to your performances when you appear on stage?
Well, I have developed sort of a following, and I feel very comfortable doing music that pleases the audience, and I hope to increase that following.
And you basically sing the mellow kind of music?
Yeah, that's my best. I do some pop, I do some funk, and some contemporary music, but I feel more comfortable with ballads.
Anything on the record as yet?
No, not yet, but we're working real hard, and we hope to have something out this year or next year early.
Well, let me wish you the best of everything, and of course, when you get on record, give us a call again, and we'd be happy to have you back on CultureShare.
Thank you very much for having me.
The pleasure's ours. You know, one of the good things about CultureShare is that we highlight the culture from Africa, the Americas, and the Caribbean. We've had Jamaican artists, we've had one from the United States, and now we're going to go into the Caribbean again, and this time we're going to bring someone out of Grenada. We want to welcome on stage a man who goes by the name of Squiggy Dan.
Now this one is special to all people who are proud of them country. Watch me now. I never give you up. Oh, I'll never let you down. Oh, I'll never run around and desert you. Oh, I'll never make you cry. Oh, I'll never say goodbye. Oh, I'll never tell no lie just to hurt you, baby. Look how me brother my country. Jah know Grenada me come from. Look how me brother my country. Look how me brother my country. Look how Grenada me come from. Look how me brother my country. Now each and every day me pray to God Almighty, to all the children grow nice and healthy, and all the politicians shine mass up the country. Now listen to me good, we live in love and unity. Look how me brother my country. Jah know Grenada me come from. Look how me brother my country. Look how me brother my country. Look how Grenada me come from. Look how me brother my country. Me love me Spice Island. Me love me country. Me love Grenada, but a little everybody. Me love me Spice Island. Me love me country. Me love Grenada, but a little everybody. Grenada has some lovely beach and some lovely city, like Grand and Slivera and BBC, like Wharf Grenville Grenadeville and St. George's. Grenada so beautiful, they put you down to your knees. That's why me proud of my country. Jah know Grenada me come from. Look how me proud of my country. Look how me proud of my country. Jah know Grenada me come from. Look how me proud of my country. Now as a youth man growing up in the country, me never like the city like it is boring to me. Used to live with my grandmother when they call me Smoggy, and my sweet cousin with them call Stephanie. Now down in Grenada, everything is irate. Now 365, everything is sunny. When it rains, it's like a blessing from the Almighty. Now listen to me, good me live in love and unity. That's why me proud of my country. Just know Grenada me come from. Look how me proud of my country. Look how me proud of my country. Just know Grenada me come from. Look how me proud of my country. I never give you up. Oh, I'll never let you down. Oh, I'll never run around and desert you. Oh, I'll never make you cry. Oh, I'll never say goodbye. Oh, I'll never tell no lie just to hurt you, baby. Make cry, jump around if you love your country. Make them know we come rough and ready. Follow me now. Jump around if you love your country. And we come on as you come rough and ready. My name is Quicked and yes, I'm a rough fencing. And the way me pass through the girls, them love me because up in my head, me have intelligence. Show me go to high school and then the university me ball. Listen to me become a rough and ready. When me come and dance, me know the girls them love me. That's why me proud of my country. Jah know Grenada me come from. Look on me, proud of my country. Me begging you, hold up your one if you love your country. And jump around and wind your body. And hold up your one if you respect me. And we come and dance, look on me rough and ready. The wrong and one me know me no easy. That's why me love me country. Together and come rough and ready. Yeah.
Squiggy done. Thanks, man. Tell me about it. How long you been singing?
I've been singing for 3 years now.
Just rockers?
Yeah, that's reggae music.
What's the response been like?
Well, I've been pretty good. Show the community, like people who know me, you know, they show a certain respect to my music, what I sing.
Is this your first record or you got other records available?
Well, I have a lot of records that's recorded but not released as yet. And I'm just waiting for the right time to bust.
When are you going to go to Grenada and give them some of the Squiggy Dan music?
Well, that could be anytime soon, maybe next year.
Squiggy, thanks for coming on the show, man, and all the best with the music. Take care. Hey, we'll be right back. Well, welcome back, and it is my pleasure to welcome on CultureShare the 1990 and reigning Calypso monarch, the pick of the crop of Barbados, Serenader. Serenader, it's a pleasure having you on this show. Let us talk about your career. How long have you been doing this?
For about 20 years now.
For about 20 years. Tell me some of the records you've got behind you.
Well, I've Payday, Don't Feel It, Soca Cool, Double Pressure with myself and Termite, and now the Rough and Tough album, and now this one is Tremendous Soca.
Well, to have gone on for 20 years and have all these records behind you, obviously it has been a successful 20 years. What I want to talk about is, what have you been doing? Just performing in Barbados, or have you been touring?
No, I've been performing throughout the Caribbean, and I've done a lot of performing also in Canada.
In Barbados, this year was your big year, so to speak. You were the Calypso monarch, and you still are the reigning Calypso monarch. Let us look at the performances leading up to Barbados' crop over, the tent. What tent do you sing in? 1 and 2. How successful has that tent been during the season?
House of Soca, very successful and very together.
Now, jogging, that I understand is your big, big hit. I want you to tell me the story about jogging.
Well, jogging is, I would say, a cleverly written song, because when you can think about jogging and put it into a song, you know, you really got to come up with a good meaning in order to catch the audience. And that is what I did. I look at the political problems maybe in Barbados, and I decided, well, I took a little jog with some of the politicians, and they leave me, you know, they ran down certain places very fast and I couldn't catch them. It was like that.
How did the crowd respond to your music in the tent?
Everything was tremendous this year. The fallout from the name of the album, Tremendous, everything was tremendous.
And let us talk about the future. Plans for the future tours, albums, and what have you.
Oh yeah, I have some tours all right. I'm going to Toronto, I'm going to London. I'll be back here in New York soon. And I have another of my records, of my songs, Bajan Man is Sweeter, and that should be out for Christmas along with a Christmas song for my fans.
Serenader, thanks for coming on the show. I'm sure the Bajan viewers would be more than happy to see you performing, and of course this is their big opportunity. Please join me in welcoming on CultureShare BOBB. This is 1990 Calypso Monarch, Serenader.
You talk about unity, you're looking for peace, and you want to be free, but you're still asleep, wide awake in a dream, while facing defeat, you're destroying the Caribbean. How could you call me your brother, and stop by and watch me suffer? Only when it's hurricane disaster, you lend a helping hand. Some don't know what they're talking about. Time is short and it's running out. You predicted success, but I see no progress. It's a total mess. Pigeons get a rest for fishing in Trini water. Trini get deport from Ben for staying 2 days over. Guyana cannot cross the border in Venezuela. I say that is tug of war. That is tug of war. Caribbean integration only exists on the mind. Free trade throughout the region, some say that would be fine. But still, there's no hope for a regional airline, because it is tug of war. It is tug of war. It's tug of war. Democracy, you're preaching democracy. Still my Caribbean people on the lock and key. For misuse of power, you've been tried and found guilty. You're accusing one another of total dishonesty. Restrictions always the agenda. Your resources don't help you no longer. So you decided to put a trade barrier that only makes things worse. To obtain your gold, open up, it's time to unfold. Your economy is out of control. Take out your reverse and stop looking back. It's a forward track. Antigua marry St. Lucian, so they become family. Jamaica join Grenadian in holy matrimony, but still separated by ideology. I say that is tug of war. That is tug of war. Caribbean integration only exists on the mind. Free trade throughout the region, some say that would be fine. For too long, all them heads only marching out of time, because it is tug of war. It is tug of war. It's tug of war.
precious fauna, one destiny, one currency, a Caribbean treaty. Come make up your mind to a waltz, you shouldn't whine. There's no crime if you take your time. The foundation was laid, so don't be afraid. Hand in hand, we'll make love great. My local is what them heads every day preaching to me, but yet in the USA they go on shopping spree. It is kind that they practice whatever they preach to we, and stop with that tug of war. Tug of war. Caribbean integration only exists on their mind. Free trade throughout the region, some say that would be fine. They know that they're wrong, but telling you all is fine, because it is tug of war. It's tug of war. It's tug of war. For the future development of the Caribbean, let's come together and stop this tug of war.
All right, all right. Thank you ever so much for coming on the show. It's a pleasure having you. Serenader, Barbados is Calypso Monarch, and while we're among the Calypso Monarchs, I'd like to move from Barbados into Grenada. 1990 was a rather successful year for Grenada's Calypso Monarch. Not that he has not won the Calypso Monarch title before, he has, but this is the first time he has also won Road March, and this year he came out with the twin bill, winning the Calypso Monarch competition and also the Road March King title. Please join me in welcoming on CultureShare, Ajamu.
Plain to see, it's far, far behind the reach. All over the world, don't care where you go. Disobedient children you see for sure, destroying their lives in ungodly games, and no one would stand up and take the blame. We got to devise a plan to find a quick solution, otherwise tomorrow they would be gone. We got to try a little harder. I said try and save the children's future. We got to try to get them on the right track. I said try and convince them to turn back. You must never forget, the wages of sin is death. And if you wait too late, you might regret. So, la la la. Sometimes we do have ourselves to blame, when our children really bring us to shame. So instead of treating that child with scorn, examine yourself and find out where you went wrong. Sometimes it's your own doctrine that you preach that cause the poor child to get in visit. pack, that they are the sheep of your flock. So you got to pave the way for the walk. Yes, we got to try a little harder. I say try and save the children's future. We got to try to get them on the right track. I say try and convince them to turn back. We must never forget the wages of sin is death. And if we wait too late, we might regret. So, la ba ba do, la la do, do. Mommy, those in authority, you must now make it your concern. For the children, do it for the children. I'm appealing to you now to do whatever you can. For the children, do it for the children. Don't tell me you need spectacles to see the youth's recklessness in society. When I see drug pushers on the street corner, selling school children, cooking and marijuana, is one thing that you and me know for sure. That they are the future of tomorrow. So if we want the future to be so bright, we must sacrifice to show them what's right. There's no time to fake, so leaders you must awake. Cause our children's future now is at stake. Yes, we got to try a little harder. I say try and save the children's future. We got to try to get them on the right track. I say try and convince them to turn back. We must never forget the wages of sin is death. And if we wait too late, we might regret. La ba ba do, la la do.
Ajamo, in 1988 you were the Calypso Monarch. In 1989 you were dethroned, coming in at the number 3 spot. And in 1990 you regained that spot. Not just the Calypso Monarch competition, but you also came out on top as far as Road March was concerned. What would you attribute to that?
Well, I would say it was very nice. It was great, it gave me a nice feeling because like last year, there was enough talk all over the tongue all about people who say that Ajamo is finished, because Inspector really put me to rest for good. But I don't know if you ever heard that song, The Return of the Warrior. And I came out with that song and it just happened to turn out like reality, so it gave me a great feeling.
What did you expect of 1990? I mean, you came out on top, like I said earlier on, with both Road March and the Calypso. How would you describe that?
Well, as I say, that was very, very great, for me. It made me feel like a true hero, and I could see that there is a lot of places to go from here. Because over the victory of 1990, I already seen that a lot of jobs been coming in quite good, and this is good for me for the future.
But let us talk about the Road March song, Open Up the Door. What's the story behind this door?
Well, the song speaks for itself. It's this friend of mine who called me over and told me she has something for me. But when she wasn't really ready to open the door, so I was impatient, and then she let me come in. I want to pass.
All right, well, hey, why don't you entertain us with that one? Ajamo and Open Up the Door.
I want you coming. a taxi, and I went to check she. But boy, when I do so, she opened the front door. Then she saying to me, wait, let me get ready. But I was impatient, so I said, if you gon' give me something, girl, stop wasting precious time. Them kind of mama gives him, girl, really blowing my mind. So open up the door, let me come in. Junie, open up the door, I want to come in. Long time now you molesting me and I feeling how. I don't know what that you got for me, but I go take it now. Open up the door, let me come in. Junie, open up the door, I want to come in. We say, Junie, I want to pass. I say, Sister Junie, tell me why you really acting so. If you have something for me, give me, let me go. Because I really know what is your intention. You're giving me parable and I can't understand. I don't wanna stand yet in front of your door. Because I'm a busy fella, I have to go. So stop all your selfish pride and let me come inside. Take me with a jacket and hang it in your closet. Then make me some hot tea to warm up my body. And then you gon' give me what is mine. Oh girl, if you gon' give me something, girl, stop wasting precious time. Them kind of mama gives him, girl, really blowing my mind. So open up the door, let me come in. Junie, open up the door, I want to come in. Long time now you molesting me and I feeling how. I don't know what's that you got for me, but I go take it now. Open up the door, let me come in. Junie, open up the door, I want to come in. Oh God, God wait. Open up, Junie. Oh, you're moving so. Let me pass. Oh girl, you treating me cool. Let me pass. Junie, if you see me on my knees begging Sister Junie, but she wouldn't sympathize and open up for me. She said to me, Jamo, I'm a decent young woman, and I'm afraid you put me name in your composition. But if you would give me a minute or two, I would come and open it up for you. But now you're behaving like you're out for something. So why don't you tell me what is all this hurry? If you come down by me, you can't be so busy. If something is wrong, just let me know. If you gon' give me something, girl, stop wasting precious time. Them kind of mama gives him, girl, really blowing my mind. So open up the door, let me come in. Junie, open up the door, I want to come in. Long time now you molesting me and I feeling how. I don't know what that you got for me, but I go take it now. Open up the door, let me come in. Junie, open up the door, I want to come in. Open up, Junie, open up. Open up, Junie, open up. Come now. Open up the door, let me come in. Junie, open up the door, I want to come in. Open up the door, let me come in. Junie, open up the door, I want to come in. Open up, Junie, open up. 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 Let me pass. I want to come in.
time has run out. You know, when you're having fun, time goes rather quickly. We want to thank you ever so much for joining us here on Culture Share this afternoon. On behalf of General Ben Productions, I'm Don Bob, wishing you the best of everything, and remember to keep the cultural fires burning.
Saturday night I went to party. As I reached I did do some sale to crazy. The way them shouting out to crazy. Plenty young girls staring at me. Before I could jump to shake me body. 4 of them they come straight to me. Diane and Maria Desiree. All of them want piece of me. The way that you watch me, that is no lie. I cannot stand it, so you make cry. Desiree, told me so. Desiree, please let me go. Desiree, told me so. Desiree, please let me go. Desiree, I can't take this jam. All you want to kill me in this my silence. It's making sweet life for me. For she ordered 3 friends and not to see. I said it's a special night for me. Through the cars I wind up in this party. 4 of them they hook up on me. I can't get space to move me body. I said in me mind I get hooked by this, but behind me was my friend Rocky. I call him quickly to assist me. For me strength of this me service. Desiree, told me so. Desiree, please let me go. Desiree, told me so. Desiree, please let me go. Desiree, I can't take this jam. All I want